religion is an indigenous religion, meaning that it was founded on the Japanese island. And indeed, there is no recognized founder. There are no sacred scriptures. There is no dogma that is written down and carried over. It's not a religion of principles. And indeed, it's more akin to an everyday philosophy. It's religious in the sense that it does posit and postulate the presence of spirits, sacred spirits. These sacred spirits are everywhere, and they're invested in all kinds of objects. They're invested in experiences. They're invested in abstract entities. They are with us all the time. And you will find, if you travel through Japan, Shinto shrines everywhere. We saw in the film there were Shinto shrines in people's homes. We also saw them in the police station. And then we saw larger Shinto shrines, which serve as the site for local, regional, and even national festivals. Inside of the shrines are objects of worship called kami. And these are objects indicating the presence of sacred spirits. The film also showed an image of running water as indicating the presence of spirits. The Japanese, in a way, see spirits in the water. Well, wait, how does this go? What are these spirits doing? Well, Shinto is fundamentally a very optimistic faith. Shinto posits that humans are fundamentally good. People are fundamentally good. Problem in life is that there happen to be some evil spirits around, and evil is caused by evil spirits. So the challenge to human beings is to avoid influenced by evil spirits. So the ever-presence of Shinto shrines is evidence of the ever-presence of Shinto rituals that people go through on a daily basis to avoid evil spirits. We saw people praying that someone would be able to do well in his college entrance exams. It's okay to pray for that. The praying is about keeping away evil spirits so that the natural fundamental goodness of human beings can be realized. Priests, then, the Shinto priests, the people who maybe are attached to shrines, and these are not special people who are in a way connected in some fundamental way to a god or are sacred in the sense that they are authorized by God, unlike priests and indeed pastors in the West. Priests are everyday people. Priests are people who help others manage the ritual process so that they can fulfill their obligations appropriately.
For me, because I was sort of brought up in a Western environment and a Christian family, more or less, Shinto was, for me, a very exotic, an interesting cultural aspect of Japan for me to discover. We used to go to a shrine where they, as their god, had foxes. So the fox was the god, and there were fox statues everywhere. This fox is supposed to take care of your money problems. This fox is supposed to take care of your health problems, and this fox is supposed to bring you children, etc., etc. And I would go around the shrine with this older lady with little offerings and money, and go to each of the foxes and touch the fox and pray. And if I had any particular wish at that point, then I would make the wish to the foxes. And well, some of it I think came true. So I mean, it's a very casual thing, and it's not a strange thing to believe or have some I don't know, some faith in this animism, and it's just there all the time. Some people may choose to have a Shinto-style wedding, and it might be because their families are Shintoist or just because they would like to have it in a traditional style. The same family may have a Buddhist funeral, and her sister may have a Western wedding. But you may be interested in knowing, within the context of the presentation that I just made, that Canon, the photocopy machine and the photograph equipment maker, the name Canon comes from Kannon, which is, it's not actually Shintoist, but it's a Buddhist goddess. And apparently the founder of Canon is a Buddhist person who decided to name his company after this Kannon, the Buddhist goddess. So it may or may not reflect in the Canon's company culture, and I don't know them very well, but it might be interesting to find out. Shinto, I think Shinto is an important part of maybe smaller businesses, because they probably still look at the Shinto gods as the guard of their businesses, and they would make offerings and rituals and stuff like that.